Can't believe I did it. Longest run in 10 weeks and absolutely blown away. But it's given me the confidence to know that I can still run that far after my injury. But there is a but, a big but. And so how's your week gone? How's your training going? Let me know down in the comments. So how has my week gone? Well, as you would probably seen by the title, another hiccup. And so in this video, I'll tell you about the hiccup and my training for this week, which is ending quite well and reasonably pleased with it. But it didn't start very well. After last Saturday's park run, I come home and, as you know, my daughter hasn't been well and we take turns of looking after her because we need to keep an eye on her kind of 24/7. So I sat down on the sofa after I got home, probably for an hour or so, and got up and my back had seized. Thought it was saying that it was just going to last, you know, a few hours or maybe an evening, but it actually lasted till the Wednesday, and so I couldn't run. And also on top of that, my daughter's been having more seizures, so the hospital recommended that we take her back into A&E, and she was readmitted to hospital. In there until Wednesday evening, and then discharged again, and we're still none the wiser. But you know, these things are sent to test us, but we just need to remain positive and hopefully we get an outcome, or she'll fully recover soon. So fingers crossed. So what have I done this week? Well, on Tuesday I couldn't get the days right. On the Thursday I knew I had to obviously increase my mileage because London Marathon, it's only 6 weeks away. It's only 5 weeks proper training, and I'm not running over 10 miles since my hamstring injury. It's kind of 10 weeks ago, and so I thought to myself, it's got to be longer and it's got to be more quality. So I thought I'd go on feel. End up running 10 miles thinking, oh, this feels quite comfortable. Well, comfortably hard. 6:55 pace. Maintained that for the first kind of 5 miles, and then just started to struggle. Pace slowly slowed to 7 and then 7:17. And let's run out of puff. So a car coming to stop here. So just run out of puff, and I thought, why just carry on and run myself into the ground? So I stopped for a bit, got my breath back, and then run the remainder of the run home, which I ran about 2.5-3 miles. Ended up running at about 7:40 pace, so not too bad, but just overcooked it for my fitness and how humid it is at the moment in the UK, which is today. Then Friday, I thought to myself, let's go for a run on tired legs. Another 8.5 miles, high 7s, and also use a new app, which I'll tell you about in the video now, but it wasn't 10 miles. So I'll speak to you in a bit. So I'm out on my long run today. I wanted to share an app I come across. I was contacted by Lupa on Instagram, and they said, would I mind checking out their app? Not being paid to promote it, or they didn't even ask me to promote it, but I thought, give it a go on my 10-mile run. And so I downloaded the app, and it has, for beginners, mindful and performance. And looking through the app, it caters for all different abilities, and it's going to be an ever-evolving app because it's very new. So as a new company, I thought I'd give it a go. So the mindful section kind of jumped out at me because I've suffered from anxiety. So I checked out that on the run and went for the grateful run. So on that run, it just goes through the mind, starting from your feet up to your head, and concentrating on how your muscles are feeling, what you're grateful for, and it made the run really enjoyable, something different, rather than normally I'm running along constantly looking at my watch, trying to run at a certain pace. So it was nice to have something different to kind of distract me. The music they choose is linked through to Spotify, and the tunes are perfect for that given session. So please check out the app. I'll put the link down in the description. It's called Lupa, L-U-P-A, and it's an app designed for running coaching and just to help you on your runs. So please go and check it out. So I enjoyed that app, so go and check that out, and I'll put a link down in the comments. And then today, as I said, I've not run more than 10 miles since 10 weeks ago, so I thought, why not? Let's try a half marathon today. Just going to take it steady-ish, kind of 7:40 pace, just running on feel, because, you know, as I said, there's not long till London, and, you know, my goal of 3:10 at the moment is obviously quite unrealistic based on my current fitness, but I'm positive, I have belief in myself. So halfway now on the 13-mile run. How am I feeling? Well, breathing wise, not too bad. Legs are very heavy, but it's pretty much understandable considering I think last week my mileage was 31 miles, and this week I'll be doing 31 miles in 3 days, which is a lot. I'm not saying I would recommend, but you know, my build up to the London Marathon has been terrible. Maybe with injury, obviously the unfortunate circumstance of my daughter having seizures. I've had a lot on my plate, so I'm left with 5 weeks now to train as hard as I can. And the reason I say it's not ideal, you know, putting in the efforts and the mileage all back to back. Yes, I'm open myself to injury, but it's the only way I know to increase my fitness as quick as possible. So hopefully it'll pay off. You know, worst case scenario, not worst case scenario, I don't want the worst case because I'll be injured. All I want to do is just end up on the start line in the best shape I can. So let's carry on with this one. So I just put my headphones on, and it reminded me about the competition. You guys only got till Wednesday to enter. To win yourself a black pair of the Aftershock Aeroplex headphones. Videos down with all my other videos, and it's quite clear, it says giveaway an Aftershock. So comment there, subscribe, and I'll put you in the draw. And also, before I obviously get back home and tell you how I felt after the run, just to thank my channel members. I do really appreciate your support, and it just helps me buy new shoes, gear, and obviously the more videos I make, the more freebies I hope I get, because obviously I get bigger. So membership starts from $1.99. Links are down in the description, so please help me if you can. And now I'm going to concentrate and finish off my run. Can't believe I did it. Longest run in 10 weeks, and absolutely blown away. It's given me the confidence to know that I can still run that far after my injury. But there is a but, a big but. That was one of the hardest runs, and I was trying to think how hard it was. And I don't think it's since I'm a 50k, so a marathon right now seems like a mountain. Let's see what pace we managed to run that while we get a watch to actually finally sync. So I averaged 7:42 pace. I was planning to run it at 7:40, so bang on the pace I was looking for, but to think of doing that twice almost feels impossible. But I believe that over the next 5 weeks, with my confidence and my ability, that I can get my fitness back. The main thing is to get myself on that start line. Is there sub 3:10 possible? I don't know. Maybe if I'm driving that car, that boy racing car, maybe it's possible, but at the moment I'm just going to have to play it by ear But pleased that I've done it. Tomorrow is definitely going to be a recovery run, just 4 miles, and on 35 for the week. And it's been a great progression from 0, 12, I think 17, 27, 29, and now 35. So not overdoing it. Yes, I've overdone it over the last 3 days, running 31 miles at a reasonable pace, but I just need it with my fitness. So anyway, I will speak to you next week. Onwards and upwards. Cheers.